Hello everyone. This is lesson 2 of compound interest. In lesson 1, we learned how to calculate future value and the present value using the compound interest formula. In this lesson, our focus will be to learn how to calculate R and N, where R is rate of interest per year or the nominal rate, and N is the number of conversions in the entire period, right, which is equal to MT. My first question in hand is, what nominal rate of interest compounded quarterly is required for 1000 to accumulate 1814.02 in 10 years? Let's write down the information first. So we need to calculate the nominal rate. That means we are looking for the value of R. The golden word here is quarterly. That means M is equal to 4. PV is 1000. So this is PV, and this PV is to accumulate some amount. That amount is our FV, right? And the time is 10 years. So this is T. This is what we have. Our R is the question mark, right? Let's calculate the value of R using the formula first. Okay, so here we have the calculations of calculating R. We'll consider the formula and then plug in all the values, right? Our focus is to isolate R. So we'll take everything on other side step by step. Take 1000 on other side first, right? So we divide 1814.02 by 1000. Then to get rid of this 40, we'll divide both sides, both the brackets by 140. Because 40 is an exponent, so we'll divide both sides by 1 by 40 in exponents. Okay, so we'll solve this equation using calculator. You can use x raised to power y feature for the exponent. So to solve this, you input 1.81402 in your calculator, then x raised to power y feature, and then input 0.025, right? So you'll get 1.0150. On right side, we have 1 plus r by 4. Now, we'll take 1 on other side. So, it will get subtracted on other side, right? And then multiply by 4 to get value of r. R comes out to be 0.06, but because we are calculating the interest, so it should be 6% compounded quarterly, right? So, that is the nominal rate. If we use the calculator, our steps will be different. Let's do the same question using the calculator, entirely calculator, no formula. To use the calculator, we focus on 5 features of the calculator and write down these 5 variables on a piece of paper. Out of these 5 variables, 4 variables will have been provided and we need to calculate the 5th variable. Now, the question in hand says, what nominal rate of interest compounded quarterly is required for 1000 to accumulate this amount in 10 years? So, we are looking for the value of R because it says nominal rate, right? So, R needs to be figured out. This R is related to IY. So, IY is question mark. Then 1000 is our PV. So, let's write down the information here. This amount is future value, so we'll write down 1814.02 for FV, right? For all questions of compound interest, PMT should always be set at 0 because we are not making monthly payments or we are not withdrawing anything. Okay, then value of N. Now T is 10 years and the golden word here is quarterly. So M is 4. We know N is equal to M times T. So we'll input 4 times 10 here. right? So this is the information we have. We need to figure out the value of IY. Okay, when you input the values in calculator, so you'll input 4 times 10 and then equals. Your screen will display 40, right? And then input n, okay? Input n. So your screen will display n is equal to 40. Then input 1000, 1000 for PV, right? Then input PMT, that is you'll input 0, you'll input 0 for PMT, right? Then for future value, you'll input the amount 1814.02, but make sure you input this value as a negative using plus minus feature. Because for compound interest questions, one of the value, either PV or FV, has to be negative. So let's make FV negative. You can make PV negative as well, but only one value has to be negative. So to make the value negative, we'll use plus minus feature. Your screen will display 1814 with negative sign, and then you can input FV. Okay. Once we plug in all the values of 4 variables, we'll calculate the fifth variable using compute key. Okay. So compute IY. Okay. That IY is I, but we need to figure out the value of nominal rate. Nominal rate is rate of interest per year. So make sure you multiply by 4 in the end because M is 4. Once you get IY on screen, that IY is nothing but R upon M, right? So to isolate R, you will multiply IY by M. So times M will give you the value of R. Another question in hand is, how long in years will it take for 3000 to grow 4000 if the interest rate is 12.25% compounded weekly? So the golden word here is weekly, right? M is 52. M is 52. Okay. 3000 is our PV. To grow to another amount, that is our FV. How long in years? That means we need to figure out the time, right? So time is question mark. This is rate of interest. This is value of R. Let's write down all the 5 variables on a piece of paper and then the information for these variables. So we need to figure out n because t is related to n. N is equal to m times t, right? To figure out t, we'll calculate n first and in the end we'll divide by m. Okay, so n is the question mark. IY is 12.25 divided by 52. Again, I'll input 12.25 divided by 52 equals and then IY. Okay, PV is 3000, PMT should be 0 and FV should be negative 4000, right? And then compute N. Okay, whatever your screen displays, divide it by M because we need to calculate time. So you'll divide by 52. Another thing to notice is in compound interest questions, we need to set PY and CY at 1. And the steps for that are, you'll use shift key. Okay, so shift and then you'll use IY key. It will show you PY. This has to be 1. If the screen shows different number, make it 1 and then enter. Your screen will display PY equals to 1. Then using the down arrow key, this feature, go down, your screen will display CY equals to, if this is not 1, make it 1. Enter 1 and then again enter. Okay. Now to quit, you will use Shift key, Shift and then quit. This will clear your screen, but these steps will set PY and CY equal to 1. This you have to confirm in each question of compound interest before proceeding for calculating any of the variable. So in each question, please set PY equal to 1, CY equal to 1 and PMT equal to 0. Another question, how long in years will it take money to double if the interest rate is 5.75% compounded quarterly? Okay, how long in years? So again we are to figure out time. That is our question mark. Money to double, right? So if the principal is 1, amount should be 2. Okay. The rate of interest is 5.75% compounded quarterly. Okay. So the rate of interest, which is R, that is related to IY. So we'll input 5.75 divided by the golden word quarterly. So this is divided by M, which is 4. Okay. So let's write down 4 here. Okay. Then PV is 1. FV is negative 2. One value has to be negative. PMT should be set at 0. And using the shift key, PY should be set at 1. CY should be set at 1. You can use arrow key to come down to CY. Okay. Then we need to figure out N, right? And in the end, we know N is equal to M times T. When you get value of N, make sure you divide it by M. N divided by M equals to T. Right? That will be our last step. Okay. So when you input all these values, you will get value of N and then divide it by 4 to get value of T. This is the time to check your understanding. Please pause the video, write down all the values of the variables using the given information and calculate the fifth variable. Make sure you set PMT at 0, PY at 1, CY at 1. Welcome back everyone. So here we have values of 4 variables and when we calculate IY, we get 6.60. Make sure you multiply in the end to get the rate per year, right? Semi-annually means we multiply it by 2 and 13.2% is the nominal rate or the interest per year. Thank you everyone.